You know, in the hood, that's what we think. We think put a baby in her, you got her forever. And they ain't talking about nothing. That's flawed logic, because a nigga take her and your kids and run on off with them.
My ops, I'm gonna your ops. That's why I'm your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go your ops. Boo hoo. I don't give a. You can my ops. You can my friends. I don't give a. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time.
I think when Cardi talks like this, it really gives insight to some of the dynamics that may have broke the relationship up. Days Cardi B and Offset has filed for a divorce. Offset has been caught multiple times in what Cardi B is viewed as infidelity. I would say Offset has been maneuvering around like his cornbread ain't cooked in the middle. Speak about men, right? A lot of times they'll try to maintain a relationship even if it's via animosity. They'll accept anything just to maintain a relationship, especially when they figure like you really headed out the door, so she ain't gonna love me. Get some kind of emotion for her because it feels like love to a nigga that's lost in toxicity. It's crazy, man, because I'm telling you, people will look at hate and say, at least it's still something that exists. She only hate me like that because she, right? These to get weird with it just to maintain a connection.
Them in order to get your ego to feel high. You know, I'm too much woman for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a boss for you. And I've always been too good for you. I've been too good for you. I've been too good for anything that is associated to you. So you gotta other bitches to make yourself feel better. Because I make you feel so low about yourself. You done it all. You done it all.
I'm being 100% honest. You don't want to hear your woman repeat, you done it all 5 times. That's a bad joint. Now that's a bad joint. Your old lady repeat 5 times in a row, you done it all. Ah, she had a wit's end. How let it broad get to a wit's end? You don't never let your broad, your wife, your real woman with the money and everything, you don't let her get to the wit's end now. Now you might play in the water, you don't let it drown you now.
When it's up there, man, it's stuck there. Shut up.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the fantasy sports platform that's changing the game for people like us. With Prize Picks, you can test your knowledge with picking over and under for your favorite player stats across a wide variety of sports. Think football, baseball, basketball, and beyond. So why wait? Jump into Prize Picks right now and bring more excitement to game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Prize Picks adds that extra layer of fun for sports excitement. Again, my slogan, why would you put something on the game when you could put something on the name? Let's get into those picks and start winning with Prize Picks today. IUTP code. Let's get back to the show. Welcome back to What's Up There podcast. I am your active and attractive host, Big Loon, for another episode of the fastest growing podcast out there on the market right now. I want to say thank you and welcome to each and every individual that's listening, watching, or however you're consuming this content. Welcome. Thank you so much. Come to patreon.com for the vibes. Listen to audio that drops every Monday. Live show October the 9th. Dr. Umar Johnson, second annual It's Up There podcast live event. Make sure you're in the building. It's going to be a vibe. Right? It's a lot to talk about today. And so today we're going to talk about Cardi B and Offset. They've had some public drama. We had Young Dolph's trial that was ended in a matter of 2 days. And there was a life sentence handed down for Justin Johnson. We'll get into some of the dynamics of the streets as well as some of the dynamics of the trial. Some of the names that was mentioned, we got Lil Woody and Charleston White having a dispute again. The charges continue to pile on for Sean P. Diddy Combs. If you're unaware, he is behind bars for charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, amongst other charges. Today we're going to talk about some of the developments. I don't want to start there. I want to start with Offset and Cardi B. But before I start there, I want to get a few things off my chest. Because one thing I know, when it's said and done, more gonna be said than done. I'm gonna give a PSA, right? One time only. There is not one of you little guys that can do this on the level that I'm doing it on. And I say that respectfully. Those that are new here, give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I want to reference a couple of the accolades just to set the stage and to set the bar, because I believe that people have had an unrealistic relationship with success, with work ethic. God has been in the building while I've been building what I'm building. It take a special kind of involvement for things to happen the way they've happened for people like me and the ones that I've been involved with. Some of the things that you see God work. You see him switch circumstances, turn triumph into testimony. I'm noticing that people are kind of, they kind of moving slower than I would like them to move as it pertains to understanding. So the relationship with what I've done and what people are doing, there has to be a level of truth we live in. Right? We all got mics. We ain't all doing the same thing. We ain't gonna act like that, is we? Y'all gonna make all this shit not worth nothing. If niggas can pop their head out of a construction site and act like they competing with niggas that do this for a living, there's gotta be something weird going on in the market. But I've noticed Black culture doesn't know how to reward one another. We just know how to reward white folk. When I talk, bro, I hope it's so clear that my white fan base and the people that's watching me that are not black understands that sometimes I got to cut the lights on in the building and I got to talk to my people just for a second. I'm involved with transitioning a whole sector of black culture. And so I got to be more transparent sometimes because of the fandom of other cultures and the onlookers. Maybe y'all are present at some of the lectures, but hopefully you understand it ain't meant for you. It don't need to be explained, because if it ain't understood, it ain't meant for you. I come from a place where they diss you rather than congratulate you. My question to everybody is, is a joke if we never get serious? Let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. They've had some public drama. For those unaware, within the last 60 to 90 days, Cardi B and Offset has filed for a divorce. Offset has been caught multiple times in what Cardi B is viewed as infidelity. I would say Offset has been maneuvering around like his cornbread ain't cooked in the middle. Now, I don't know if Offset cornbread cooked in the middle. How you gonna get, and respectfully to Cardi, I don't know Cardi, right? And I don't know Homeboy. But I'm saying, I look at the level in which people get to, right? And I know how fake relationships is. Like right now, I'm even transitioning and saying, damn, them is the last few girls that I'ma know on that type level. Where I had to hide something, or where I'm maneuvering outside of the confines of the regular society. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm meeting different people that know me for different things. And so I'm still trying to savor some of those relationships and make sure that they know that I ain't gone too far now. I ain't gone too far. I'm hustling. I ain't gone too far. I ain't one of them kind of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Get him a little money. He don't know now. I really like to hold on to the things that remind me of where I came from, because the minute I stop understanding where I came from, I forget where I'm going, and I'll be happy with where I'm at. See, I got to always remember where I came from so I can focus on where I'm going, and I don't get stuck where I'm at. Not that where I'm at is bad, because I'm in a good place now, but I still got goals. I still got aspirations. I still got an elevator to get on to go on up a few more floors. There's a few more checks, a few more opportunities. There's things that still meant out there for me. My vision board ain't complete. I've captured things that people would say they're done with. But I've been blessed enough to have vision. I've been blessed enough to be more than just a voice on a microphone, to be an inspiration to those that come from the inner cities of America. So for me, it's a pleasure to grind. It's a pleasure to get up every day and chase this thing down. I feel like a lion in the jungle that knows, that's hunting his prey. Them hunting me, they hunting me, and I'm hunting my prey. You got to allow me to hunt my prey. And if you end up getting in the way, you might be my prey. Now I'm looking for this to eat. I'm looking to eat 100 million. But the kind of force that a lion has, you got to know that I may take anything you put in front of me. So be careful interfering with a man on a mission. Be careful putting your nose in business that's above your pay grade. Be careful worrying about things that you can't affect. Be careful. Sometimes we get a little too eager, and some of these dudes just don't know how to say, man, I'm a fan. Whole show surrounded around, yeah, dog, I'm just a fan. Yeah, nah, I'm a fan of yours, player. Like, I really want to be like you. If you can help me, I would appreciate it. But here go the thing, right? The real niggas got to be okay when the help don't come. Because you can ask a man for help, and I ain't in a position to help. I'm balling like a motherfucker. I ain't got no information. You talking about helping. I'm still digging. I done found gold. I done struck gold, but I'm looking but I need information. There's levels to this thing. But let's talk about Offset. Cardi B goes on live. Evidently, her and Offset are in the background arguing and going back and forth about the relationship. And so they come online to spill their tea. Cardi B jumps on live. Offset jumps in an Instagram live with wild accusations claiming Cardi messed around while she was pregnant. Now, that's just not about trying to expose. I want you guys to know something. In my opinion, that's about trying to trigger her into a public meltdown. Let's pay attention to this video and bring back some commentary. Roll the tape.
Yo, when I tell you this, please believe me, they gonna on anything. These way too easy. Good for nothing, low down dirty dog. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the bitch. I'm going out. Side, cause it's hot out. You was playing games. You on timeout. Where them fine niggas? I'm trying to find niggas. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me tell you, this is such a fucking lame. He's so lame, it's not even funny. So we're texting and everything, and he's trying to FaceTime me. He's trying to FaceTime me because he's trying to show me, like, trying to hurt my feelings. He's trying to show me the girls that he been, I guess, fucking or talking to. And it's, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, they must not be that good that you was blowing up my phone all weekend. All weekend you was blowing up my phone. I blocked you. Even though I know you was gonna go to Atlanta, and I was like, I didn't want to know what you was doing out there. I told you I blocked. You was calling me all private numbers all morning. You was calling my mama, everything. So it's like you trying to show me, trying to get me mad. Like, oh, let me show you the bitches on fucking. Let me show you the bitches in my DM. I'm gonna hurt her feelings. I don't care. That pussy must not be hitting. That you still calling my shit. Trying to get your lick back. Trying to do your big lick back. I don't care. You're fucking lame. And them is lame too. You wanna know why? Because you gotta them in order to get your ego to feel high. You know, I'm too much woman for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a boss for you. And I've always been too good for you. I've been too good for you. I've been too good for anything that is associated to you. So you gotta other to make yourself feel better. Because I make you feel so low about yourself.
I'm gonna be honest, that's heavy talk right there. Nah, that's heavy talk right there, man. She sound like a woman that ain't coming back. And us men, we know when she ain't coming back. We know when it ain't hitting the same. We know when she don't give a damn no more. All you with money, whatever, you done seen her cut the switch off and say, damn it, you had to hit her with some get out. She ain't no longer, you know, what going on? It just ain't serving like it used to serve for. And so she'll turn it off. But here's the thing, right? When you look at that relationship, if you ask me, this is the homeboy Offset pulling out one of them moves. He pulling out the move where watch that other you dealing with, watch you crash out about me. So he trying to make you do a public crash out so you can look difficult to deal with. And so not only is it the reverse crash out, right? That public meltdown, it don't look good on you. It can mess some things up, right? So not only is it that, it's also a desperation for connection. So men are weird in a way, right? So what'll happen is, and this doesn't just apply to men, but I want to speak about men, right? A lot of times they'll try to maintain a relationship even if it's via animosity. They'll accept anything just to maintain a relationship, especially when they figure like you really headed out the door, so she ain't gonna love me. Get some kind of emotion for her because it feels like love to it is lost in toxicity. It's crazy, man, because I'm telling you, people will look at hate and say, at least it's still something that exists. She only hate me like that because she, right? These to get weird with it just to maintain a connection. And so women got to be careful because when he see you starting to shake him off, he going to come with some games to try to scramble that data again. And if I'm watching you on the outside and I'm worth 200 million and I'm saying Cardi just got free, I'm finna push right up on that. I've been watching her for years, but I've been respecting the fact that, but if she's single, shit, ain't no foul play when the ball in. Now, ain't no foul play when the ball in. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, and so what'll happen is you'll go try to get with Cardi, and then Offset gonna show up next with an ankle monitor on and say, hey, man, hey, babe, you can put me on the ankle monitor. I accept anything, let you know I ain't playing no more, but she done heard it all, and you'll hear that soon. She done heard damn near everything. And, man, that ain't no good place, man. That ain't no good place to be in with no woman. I don't appreciate people saying they gonna fuck my opposition. And to be clear, I don't got no opposition. I don't owe no nigga nothing. Ain't nobody done nothing to us. And we been doing a great job. You know, whatever happened with all us, it's gone. It's dead. You know what I'm saying? But far as what I'm doing and how I'm living, I don't have no opposition. But if you got a woman that even fuck your competition, see that? See, some of y'all, here's the thing y'all new age is doing too, man. Y'all playing with these words, and words have meaning. Your competition ain't your opposition. Like I tell y'all, some of these podcasts, they not my opposition. That's a strong word in the ghetto. I don't play around with that word. They my competition. I handle them as competition, not opposition, right? And so the unfortunate thing about Cardi and Offset in the game we in, there's only a certain level of women and woman that's reserved for a nigga with a certain bankroll. And I know it sound crazy and y'all be wondering, yo, why everybody kind of be with the same women? Like it be seeming like these on some weird Nah, it really be like when you got a certain coin and you got a certain dollar, there's a certain way you want to be handled and treated, and you ain't got time to train nothing. Life moving so fast. And some of these women, they come from that ilk, so they kind of understand the texture. They kind of understand how things need to be took care of. You know, with this relationship, I think some other dynamics shine bright to me, like the financial dynamics. Right? Because if you remember, you know, Offset for a long time was the cornerstone of the financial responsibilities. Before Cardi B done the Bodak Yellow and really took off, Set was already with Migos. They was already QC. They was already making money. So they was already financially in a place to take care of the business. And maybe Offset didn't feel the change because his money didn't really go down. But her money went so up. Maybe Offset didn't change the behavior because he didn't recognize the dynamics switching, right? Because that was clear at some point in time that she became the cornerstone of that relationship publicly, you know, as it pertains to celebrity, as it pertains to status, stardom, right? She was like A and he would be B. And for a long time, that was unfamiliar for him. But the behavior he's exhibiting, or what she's saying he's exhibiting, is of a man that is the breadwinner of the household and has the kind of woman that financially maybe can't stand to leave this situation. What I'm basically saying is that, you know, you can't treat Toya like Tanya and Tanya like Tamika. You can't drive a Bentley like a Honda. You know, you got to handle certain things certain ways. And so when you do got someone that can foot half of what's going on and just be a force in the relationship and add that kind of value, you know, in the hood, that's what we think. We think put a baby in her, you got her forever. And ain't talking about nothing. That's flawed logic, because a nigga take her and your kids and run on off with them. Nah, run on off with her and your children. You don't. She not you. You thought she was safe because you put a couple babies in her. Boy, she a high class woman. She having real motion. There's things that she's done to place herself in positions that encourages men to want to wife her and be with her, and cater to her and take her serious. So you got to be careful with that. Thinking just because this ain't no ghetto hood shit, nigga. She's a multi-millionaire. So that little game that work in the ghetto, it don't work up here in the entertainment business. I'm gonna put 2-3 babies in you, man. I'm a multi-millionaire. That don't affect nothing. Maybe on the ground level, but that's what it seems to be happening. The behavior that's exhibiting is the ground level pimping. See, it's the ground level fucking he got going on. I'm telling you, and I know he can't. Listen, I got a homeboy like Offset, man. That cornbread ain't cooked in the middle. Man, I got a homeboy like Offset. His cornbread ain't cooked in the middle, man. You also got to remember this, though. And I think that's why I be on my best behavior when I got a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so him that I don't really be wanting no woman to look at my old lady and be able to say, yo, you know, embarrass her. Especially if she all in there. If I'm just out here playing, but if somebody really all in with Big Dog don't never want her embarrassed. Now, I don't want you going through no hell of a, you know what I'm saying? So I think I be on my best behavior because I don't really need these just being able to throw it in your face. And for Cardi B, every beef she get in, what they say? Bitch, that nigga treat you like trash on Thursdays, ho. You know how these women talk to each other. Bitch, that nigga don't even care. Bitch, that nigga leave you at the airport for me, ho. You know, they'll start talking to you real foul. And so every time Cardi got into a public spat, they really can't say nothing about Cardi. She's successful musically. She's successful in the music business. She's done fixed everything about her that she thought people can say something about. So that's A1. She looks tremendous. She's in a great shape. She's young. She's lit up, having a bunch of motion. Ain't nothing they can say. So what they attack? Hey, man, that nigga do you bad. You ain't worth nothing. That'll hurt me as a man had my old lady been going through that, right? That'll do something to me as a man. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Make you feel like you're that nigga in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you the next. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because them hoes pussy ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out all weekend. You was mad happy today when I called you today. And the only reason why I called you today is because I'm trying to change my son's school and I need your approval. Other than that, nigga, fuck you. I don't care. Fuck the world. Fuck my ops. I'm gonna fuck your ops. That's why I'm fucking your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street nigga. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go fuck your ops. Boo hoo. I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my ops. You can fuck my friends. I don't give a shit. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time.
I think when Cardi talks like this, it really gives insight to some of the dynamics that may have broke the relationship up, right? You can't feel like the man of this house simply because I got more paper than you. And I do know some it's like that. And I don't know Offset, but I do know that exhibit the kind of behavior that they'd rather buy a house by themselves for the family than to go half on a mansion with a boss bitch. Because the power dynamics when you're dealing with a woman that got just as much or more money than you. Some of y'all don't want to sleep with a woman that speak well. Some of y'all want a dummy. Some of y'all want a dead body, just cute. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all don't really want no woman that's really thinking and adding value, because you know that without the money, she now get to see the emperor with no clothes. Niggas ain't having no whole bunch of outfit in this world, but some money. That's why, you know, women appreciate a man that can really spark conversation with them and make them feel a certain way, and also cater to them in ways outside of the sexual experience, because what you do outside of the bedroom plays into the bedroom, but only grown men understand the dynamics, right? But when I'm looking at homeboy or looking at their situation, when she say stuff like that, it let me know, and it's clear that the financial burden, the money is always in question. But here's something else I think about. And that's why, you know, I don't have a daughter, right? But even with men, you got to be careful with this. I always tell people, your behavior, your response is training people on how to treat you. The first time a man get caught cheating, you know what happened? It's like he's setting off a M90 and he lighted and he run away from it when you found out he was cheating, and he looking at it and waiting on the boom, and it ain't no boom. Oh, this a pack full of duds. Nah, that dog don't hunt. Nah, that dog, that don't hunt, man. So I get the, so okay. So I'm gonna have to deal with what? So what is the response to the cheating? Well, she gets upset. We may break up for a while. As a grown man, time away from your family becomes more and more critical to your mind state. I ain't talking about your freaks. Some of your freaks fall into that category. But that's a time for another conversation, you know what I mean? But your family, you got to be able to spend time with the people that spend time with you in a way where it don't cost you nothing and it's fulfilling. Let's listen to a little bit more. Roll the tape.
I even let you even play with me for such a fucking long time, because you're not even a real right for me. I make you look good. You. Look at I'm fucking you. I don't care. Look at bitches that I'm fucking. I'm a fuck your ups. I'm a fuck. Matter of fact, oh look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was gonna fuck them anyways. All you gotta do is get fucking drunk. Now she's gonna throw you that pussy for 2,000. She's gotta survive out here. She's gotta survive out here. Oh, now I'm a fuck them bitches. Now I'm a fuck bitches. Okay, you could do that. You was gonna do it regardless. You go to a club and you probably get drunk. You give bitches 2,000 and you was gonna fuck them regardless. That gotta survive. These hoes is hungry out here. We in a recession, baby. That hoes gotta get fucked. They gotta get paid. Do that. I don't care. I don't care. Or I'm a watch what I'm gonna do to you. Watch what I'm this, that, blah, 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 blah. You already done it all. You already done it all. You already done it all. You done it all. You done it all. You done it all.
I'm being 100% honest. You don't want to hear your woman repeat, you done it all 5 times. That's a bad joint. Now, that's a bad joint. Your old lady repeat 5 times in a row, you done it all. She had a wit's end. How to let it broad get to a wit's end? You don't never let your broad, your wife, your real woman with the money and everything, you don't let her get to the wit's end now. Now, you might play in the water. You don't let it drown you now. I also don't understand how dudes be so comfortable moving around. Like, these people having more paper than me. But I don't know how y'all just letting all these different women just come around and know what's going on and be involved with what's going on. What's up with y'all? Man, I got out of a relationship, man. It took me a long time before I let a bitch come around me. I was so spooked of the dating market. I'm saying, boy, these Bitches want some money. They know I got some money. They looking for clout and they can get it off my name. Boy, it's too much to think about and consider. Y'all freely fucking around while y'all married is wild. I went through a drought so long, see, cause my ex was upset with me. My ex was so mad at me, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know, I'm trying to still show her love because I'm, you know, letting her know I love her. And, you know, they go to talking about she putting voodoo on you. So when they say she putting voodoo on you, I'm in the drought because I ain't letting no bras come over. And I sent a message out to the world. I said, man, if she putting voodoo on me, tell her suck the paw. Yeah, get a dog some head. Shit, I'm over here stressed out. I can't trust none of these women. Like, it's rough on me. You know what I mean? Get a voodoo doll some head. If you goddamn it putting voodoo that the bitch is gonna do this to me and try to get me for my money. Like, I've had women even say things like that. Like, them girl, they just gonna get you for your money. They just want your money. Girl, I'm a specimen. And I'm one of them men. What you saying, sweetie? Is that what you wanted? What you saying? Don't nobody want no money from me. And if they do, you ain't smart enough to use me, just smart enough to lose me. All seriousness though, when a woman has been involved with you and she's been in a serious relationship with you and she's let all of her guards down and been vulnerable and she's been trying to be the woman that you've requested her to be to fulfill her role in the relationship, and you allow her to be criticized, you allow her to be compromised, you allow her to be embarrassed, walked over, the bills to be late, everything to fall down. And although she withstands and stands in the pain while all things are going in the opposite direction of the way that she is hoping that it went, one day she gonna look at you and say, look what happened to me on your watch. And for real men, that's a real frightening place to be in, to look at a woman that gave you everything she could have gave you. And all she can identify with in return is embarrassment and scars and pain. And so you failed as being the protector. And if you're a real man, you do take pride in protecting the people that you love. And so to hear someone, those words cut deep to me as a man. If I had a woman that, against all odds, especially in particular if I think she's been faithful and she's been Cardi B and I'm some nigga that got rich too and I've been playing in the street. Number one, I already think it's too hard. Why y'all playing with love like this? And this ain't about shit. I'm telling y'all, I believe love to be too hard to find. In particular, when you get this kind of money that these people got. This shit like being out in the woods when you talk about love. It's like finding human connection in the woods because all of these people have agendas. If you were able to have glasses on that can see people's agendas as you navigate and get more and more money, and they turn red when they have a bad agenda and yellow when they could be turned on you, but it's green when they're pure. The more money you get, the less green people you will see in those frames. Some of the more disappointing days of my life have been when, as a man, I've had to face some of those circumstances that I've placed people in that's been under my tutelage. Whether they've took the information and executed it wrong, that landed them in a bad situation because I didn't add that extra element to it that I thought was already understood, right? And a great leader takes responsibility for things not going in the way in which they're playing. And I'm a great leader. And so when I hear a woman say, look what happened to me on your watch. They talked about me. They did me any kind of way. You let women embarrass me. You let women fight me, put their hands on me. All because of you. Not because we had a real problem. This fighting me about you because you can't keep your dick out of her and I done married you. But we got to remember, Offset gets on here and say, yo, you fucking why you pregnant? And she says, and did. When Cardi B tweets and did, this snatches all the mouth out of Offset. Nah, this snatches mouth out. When she got on there and said and did, his whole mouth snatched out. And so he tweets back to her and he says, yo, they can all see I don't want you. Basically, he's saying they see I'm cheating on you. But that's him just trying to get his get back for her saying, yo, and did. And that's her trying to get her get back for him saying, right? Again, it gets toxic. And the leader, the man in that, got to pull out of that, especially if he at fault. He got to understand how to navigate these things. And I'm learning. But the desperation of connection causes for Offset to have her give some sort of emotion because I'm hanging on to once was. I believe when she says that Offset is talking about taking her stuff and all of that, I'm wondering, is he playing into the fact that, yo, I may go for half in this divorce since you want to play. And I ain't never really admitted to cheating. You just admitted to fucking, right? How does that really play in court when I go get them high-priced lawyers? Does her saying that in public and did about fucking another man while she's pregnant and still married, does that play into him winning a divorce? Or does the rules indicate because the divorce is already filed, whatever is done after that doesn't matter? Or can his lawyer argue that that behavior led to the divorce? Now, again, Offset has never really been on record, I don't believe, talking about he's cheated and being very direct with having sex with another individual in public. And again, so some of this might be tactics from Offset to get you to say these kind of things. I'm finna win this divorce because I can hear you gone. When a nigga done live with you and know you for a certain amount of time, he can hear, damn, she gone. She done clocked out the job. Oh, man, she done put the jersey up. You might can get her to put it back on, but as of right now, she got the jersey off, homie. She's a free agent. Now, you got a chance at her. You got a chance at sending the contract through. Our agent's going to take a look at it and take serious consideration of the details of the contract. But right now, homie, look like she really about ready to ride.
Surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me. You've done it all, so I don't care. I don't. Thank you for my kids, though. All three of them. I don't regret none of them. But I regret you. I don't regret my kids. You're good, Daddy. You're alright. I don't regret them. Not none of them. Not none of them. But fuck you. I regret you. I'm too good for you. I've always been too good for you. You know I'm too good for you. And I don't ever, I never even wanted to get on this social media because I don't want to turn off this nigga off because this is not my type of This is not my type of shit. I don't ever want the next to ever think that I'm a messy bitch. But you want to be a messy and do petty shit because you hurt? Alright, we gonna do it then. Let's go lick for lick. Let's go wrong for wrong. Let's go hit for hit. Fuck you. I told you, leave me the fuck alone.